What's up, everybody? It's CJ, and I'm back with another Sims 3 world overview, and today we're going to be looking at Cosy Brook. So this is a new save file by NessiePenguin, and it's a revamped version of Twinbrook, meaning like the builds are rebuilt, the lots are different, which basically means that the Sims are made over, the builds are rebuilt, and there's just a lot more detail and just charm to Twinbrook now. So this is a save file. So just to let you know, it's not a world, it's a save file. So to install this, you're going to want to download it, obviously. And then you're going to go to your documents, electronic arts, the Sims 3, and then you're going to go to a folder that says saves. And then you drop the file you downloaded and you just put it in your saves folder. And then you open the game, go to the main menu, and you just look for your welcome to Cosy Brook save file. You'll see like a sim family, and then basically you just have to play on that if you want to see everything that I'm looking at. And I always say, if you're like CJ, I installed it and I don't see anything, what's going on? So it may be because you have too many saves in The Sims 3. For some reason, the game can only display so many saves at a time, so anything past a certain limit, it's just not going to show up even if it's in the game. So I would always say just take out your old stuff, back it up somewhere, move it somewhere, and then try to like install the new one and then see if it pops up. On to what you need to get this to run. So if you want the world to just run, if you're like CJ, I don't have everything, but I just want to be able to play, well, you need to make sure that you at least have Twinbrook. And Twinbrook comes with the Sims 3 Ambitions expansion pack, so you're going to need at least ambitions. If you have that in base game, you can get the save file to run. However, if you want everything to look like how it's going to look in my video and in the official save file and stuff like that, you're going to need pretty much every expansion pack and stuff pack. Just pretty much. Like a list of everything is on the download page, so I'll leave a link to Nessie's website, and I'll also leave a link to Nessie's YouTube channel down below as well. But yeah, you're gonna want to get like every pack basically. And there's even some store content that Nessie used as well. Now, just to be honest, I don't have all the store content myself. I think I'm missing a couple things here and there. So there's gonna most likely be some things missing when we look around. But a complete list of all the store content and everything like that is on the download page as well. So yeah, if you just want to look over everything, even the installation instructions are on the download page, so I would urge you to go check it out. There's even some additional lots that you can download, and I think there's like a couple new lots in this world as well, like new houses, so I'm kind of excited to check it out. Now, this is going to most likely be a little bit of a longer video. I probably will not be able to see every single last house, but I would urge y'all to go check it out. And also, please give this video a like, yo, and maybe subscribe if you haven't already. You know, it'll go a long way. But let's just go ahead and get into it, y'all. So I think I'm gonna start maybe over here. Usually I kind of start where I feel like the town center is, and I kind of go around. So I want to start here. This is the Yellow Tree Park, and then it's right over here by the Twinbrook Esplanade. I feel like I cannot say that right. But we're gonna go ahead and check out the tree park first to see what is down here. By the way, too, I forgot to mention this. You do not need any mods or custom content. You don't need any at all, just official packs and some store content. Okay, so let's see, y'all. We're down here. Ooh, this is so fall aesthetic. I like it. But we're down here at the park. We do have our city hall right here behind it, but y'all, look at this. This is kind of cute, though. So we have like a little clearing, like a path clearing. You have a statue, of course, some park benches down here as well. If we go over here on the right side for a second, we have a big pond, so your Sims can fish, obviously. You also have like a little stage. I'm assuming maybe this is where, like, if you have instruments, you can have your Sims perform out here. You have some chess tables, there's some picnic tables, and then you even have a couple of grills, so you can cook and stuff like that. And then you have like a little section over here. I don't know if I'm missing anything, maybe, but you could definitely put something here if you wanted to. And then if we go way over here, on the opposite side of the lot, we have a couple of like wildflowers, but we also have like a little playground. This is cute. So you have like, you know, your playhouse, your swings, your seesaw, sandbox, all that good stuff. So you have like a little like enclosed playground section. And then I'm gonna assume these are just where the bathrooms are. So if we just open it up for a second and just turn on the light, as you can see, we do have some bathrooms in here. So you have your stalls and you have your sinks and stuff. If you wanted to, you could also put some potties in here too, if you have like toddlers on the lot, you know. But that's pretty much everything for the section. And then if we zoom out, oh look, y'all didn't even see this at first. We have a little baker stand. That's kind of cute. But if we go over this way, we kind of have like a clearing. I wonder, I'm not sure. Maybe Nessie can answer this in the comments if you watched the video. But I wonder if these seasonal festivals will take place on this lot. Because if so, I wonder what will spawn here and then maybe even over here. Like, I'm not sure, but I'm wondering about that. So we do have a little gazebo section, by the way, and we also have a fire pit. We do have a little gazebo though with some places to sit, and that's pretty much everything for this lot. I love how it's so close to the city hall. Like that's kind of cool. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and go over here next to the Esplanade. I feel like I still do not know how to pronounce that, but we're down here by it. So we have a little mermaid statue, and we also have like some stairs that lead down, you know, towards the water. We just have a couple of park benches, and that's pretty much everything I think for down here for the most part. I don't really think there's anything here, you know, really. We'll check out maybe these lots for a second, y'all, and then we go back on this side. So over here we have Abracadabra, Bar, and Mike's Mike. Now, I don't know if this is going to be like a pre-made lot or not. Oh, no, yeah, this is custom. I can definitely tell this is custom, y'all. EA didn't make this. Ain't no way EA would have made this. This is cute, dude. This is cute. I need to open this lot up. So let's just scroll down for a second. I'm going to have to turn the lights on too. Cool. I like the little magic stage. So I'm going to assume that, you know, SimFest will take place here so your Sims can, you know, perform and stuff. But we have a couple of tables over this way. We have like a little table in the back over here. If we go on this side, of course we have our bar, you know, gotta have a bar. And then you also have like more tables this way. And then if you go over here, so I think this is like a separate business or something. So like you'll have to enter this way. It's all on the same lot, but I think it's supposed to be like a separate section or maybe like a separate business or something. But over here on this side, you have a karaoke machine, you also have a little table, and then you have a coffee bar. Of course, you have your little tables, a little place to sit over here as well. And it's not really that big. I know there is something above this, so let's just scroll upstairs for a second. Oh, actually, no, I lied. There's nothing above this. It's an empty room. But I think that may just be everything for the side. If we go over here, we have like a little outdoor sitting area. So we have a little deck space with some umbrella tables, and I do believe that is everything for this lot. There's a couple dumpsters back here too, but these appear to be like the debug ones that you can't actually use. So yeah, you just have a little dumpster back there. All right, y'all, so let's go across the street. This is the Red Rec Center. So let's see what's out here. All right, y'all, so this is the Red Rec Center, which is kind of funny though, because to me it looks kind of orangey, I guess. Maybe it's like an orangey red color. There's a little parking space out here, but why don't we open up the building? I love these columns right here. These are kind of cool. So if we go inside, I'm gonna just turn on the lights to make it a little bit bright so we can see. But when you first come in, we do have a ping pong table. It's honestly like a little rec center for real though. We have some vending machines, there's a stereo, we have a martial arts training post, and it looks like we have like a little arena. Okay, are they like doing martial arts like competitions or something? Like, what are these Sims doing? There's also like places to sit. So I like to think of this as being like a karate dojo or something like that. You even have the boards that your Sims can break. That's pretty much it though for this lot. So if we go back out, yeah, we'll just check out these lots and then we'll come back this way. So right over here, we have the pizzeria and jazz bar, and then it's right next door to another lot. And this one is the Flex and Flop lakefront gym. So there's a bar right next to a gym. Oh, this is cool. I love the fact that these lots are rebuilt. Like, this looks so nice. It looks realistic too. Like, you would definitely see something like this, like especially in like a rural area. Like, I'm from a rural area in real life. It's kind of cool to see like buildings that look like this, because this is like things I've seen in real life, you know. So I don't know if this is two businesses on one lot or how it's going to function, but we're going to start over here first and then we're going to just go around. So this looks like a little pizzeria. This is cute. So we have like a little tables in here. You can also eat outside if you want to, you know, obviously. But inside we have a little pizzeria. So we have a bathroom in the corner. We have our wood fire ovens. There's a fridge. We have some peppers hanging up on the wall. Of course, we do have a food register. So you can always order like other things if you want to, or you could come here and make a pizza and probably buy pizza. I don't know if you can buy pizza from the food register, maybe, probably, but it's like a little pizzeria though. Like, that's kind of cute. I like that. Over here on this side, this is like the bar, you know. So we have, of course, our nice fancy bar. I love the lighting in here. And then we even have some tables. There's a bathroom over here on the side, and then if we go here, we have a stage. So I don't know if this is going to be like Showtime performance, but it looks more like late night, right? Oh, and you know what, I think there's supposed to be a microphone that's right here, y'all, but I don't have it. I don't have the story content, but I think this is supposed to be like a microphone. But yeah, you do have your bass and your piano, and then you have a dance floor, and then I think there may be something even upstairs. Oh yes, lofted. So up here is just like a little sitting areas. You can have your Sims just come sit down and stuff, but that appears to be everything for here. So if we go right next door, this again is the gym lot. It is called the Flex and Flop Lakefront Gym. So we're going to scroll all the way down and we're going to check it out. So let's go ahead and like make the intensity bright. So I think you enter in this way, right? So when you first enter in, you have like a little sitting area here, like I guess like a lobby section. You have your front desk right here, and then you have your bathrooms right here. So this right here appears to be a little locker room, which I always say, I kind of wish that these were functional. Like there's probably a mod for it, but like imagine if these functioned like a dresser, like that'd be so cool, right? So if we go over this way, we have an L-shaped pool, and then we have our little dive boards. We even have like a little hot tub in here. And then of course you have your pool slide, and I think there's something upstairs. So up here, oh yeah, definitely. So up here, you have your treadmills, weight machines, there's a pull-up bar. You even have a foosball table, which I sometimes forget that you can get the athletic skill from foosball tables. I don't know why, but I always forget that. Over here, you even have 2 rock climbing walls. Like, hello? I feel like it's not every day that you see those. And then you even have like a little section, I guess, if you want to sit and watch people swim or just look out, you could definitely do that. Like this lot eats, y'all. Like this is a really good lot. There's even like a stereo too, so you can like dance and stuff and work out. Well, I believe that's everything for here as well, y'all. Right here we have the Bayless Memorial Junkyard. I think I'm gonna start maybe in the building, and then we can just kind of go around. So inside of here, it looks like we have some stuff on display. I don't know if it's for sale or what, but we have some stuff on these shelves. We have a little chair in the corner. There's a fridge and a coffee machine, and then over here we have like a little desk. So maybe it's like an office space, you know. If we go in the back, we do have a couple of bathrooms. We even have some dumpsters, but these are like the debug ones, so you can't go inside of these. These are just like the, you know, these are just for decoration. But if we go outside for a second, we have like a lot of just stuff here. Honestly, a lot of it is probably broken, doesn't work anymore. It is a scrapyard, so it just be like that. We have old cars, scrap mounds. We even have a little pond in the back. I'm pretty sure there's probably fish in here too, so you can fish back here if you want to. Over this way, we have a bonfire. You can sit around it if you want to and chill. There's a fire pit out here too. There's more scrap out here. There's even like a treehouse. So I guess you can come and play if you want to, but you have that. And then you even have this. This looks like a garage. So if we open this up, it's just like a parking space basically for your cars. I do think that's everything for the lot, by the way. Oh, you can enter the office this way because there's like a door right there. Oh, I see. But yeah, that's pretty much everything for this lot, y'all. Like, this is kind of cool. I'm not even gonna lie. There's even like apples out here. You can bob for apples. There's even like a chemistry table. There's like a little bit of everything out here. Really quick, y'all, I want to go over here for a second because we have the L's Amphitheater performances. Now, I know this is in the regular Twinbrook. Oh, this is cool. So I was wondering what was going to be out here. So basically, it's like a little stage your Sims can perform, you know? I'm assuming that SimFest can come here, but this is cool. So you have like your bleachers, and then you have like a little stage outside, and then like I guess your Sims can kind of come down or whatever. There's even like a little picnic table here. Like, I also like how there's not much out here, so if you wanted to, you can always add more, you know? Like some food stands if you wanted to, or you could put maybe like some trees or something if you want it. Like, that's kind of cool. So we're kind of at the edge of the world now, y'all. So if you remember earlier in the video, I mentioned that there's 2 additional lots that you can download. Now, these do not come with the world when you download the save file. You have to place these down separately, but I went ahead and I placed them down because like we're already in the swampy area, and this is where the lots are supposed to go, you know? So right here we have the old creepy house, and it's supposed to be placed right here. And then over here we have the Cosy Brook Fun Fair. So these are just empty lots, so you should be able to see like when you download them. There's even like a picture on the download page of like where they're supposed to go basically. So we'll check out the creepy house first, seeing as how like we're right here to it. This looks very creepy, y'all. Like, this looks like you look at it wrong and it's gonna fall apart. Before we go inside, I just want to look around for a second. So looks like we have a grave out here. We have some tombstones. Like, this is kind of spooky. We have an old tree back here as well, and I think that may be it, honestly. Look at this back here, y'all. Crazy. Okay, why don't we go ahead and like open up the lot, because I want to see, is it empty in here? Wait a minute, what's going on, y'all? Let me see. It looks like it's empty. Maybe it's just supposed to be like a creepy house that's like, you know, like one of those stereotypical creepy houses down the street or something. I hope I'm not missing anything. Maybe this is a house that you can kind of like fix up if you want to, or like build onto it maybe. Wait, y'all, you know what I just realized? Hold on, y'all. This door is the door of life and death. So if you don't know, this is store content, and you can use this for some different things. One of them is to resurrect Sims that have died. So say for example, you have a household and someone dies, you know, you can take the tombstone to the door, and then if you click on the door, you can like, for one, play against the Grim Reaper. You can challenge him to a guitar contest, but you can also reincarnate Sims And it's kind of interesting, especially if you have pets installed. Sometimes when you have like a human sim that have died, they'll come back as an animal, like a cat or a dog. It's kind of interesting. You can also do like a genetic merger, which basically means you can have your sim get pregnant with other sims in the world without them having to woohoo, which is kind of weird in a way. But like, say for example, like if I wanted this sim to get pregnant, he can get pregnant by like a nearby sim, and then you can like pick who the sim is in the world. Or if you want to go like in detail and choose an occult, if you have a supernatural or like, you know, late night or whatever, or showtime, you can like pick the occults that you have. Or I guess also University in Island Paradise, but that's basically like it for this lot. There are some glow orbs out here, but that appears to be basically everything for this lot. So we'll go over here next to the Cosy Brook Fun Fair. So again, like I said, y'all, you have to place this lot separately. I think Nessie mentioned the reason why she didn't post this with the world is because this lot uses a lot of store content. I can kind of see because it has like the roller coaster and stuff, you know. But let's see, before we go inside, we do have a little parking space. We have the fortune teller's wagon. There's even like a little crystal ball over here. Again, this is store content. And then if we go ahead and go inside of the fair, this is so cool, y'all. Like, I want to build a fair. I want to build a fair now. But when you first come in, you have your picnic tables, you have your food concession stands right here. You have your carousel, so again, store content. You have the little bull that your sims can ride on. You have a snow cone machine over here. And then over this way, you have like a little magic show stage. This is cool. This lot reminds me of Magic Town from The Sims 1 Making Magic. You even have like this, is this like a makeshift cart? No. This is the store content object. Oh, it functions as a dresser, by the way. That's interesting. And I never knew that it had Monte Vista on the picture. I never realized that. What about on the other side? Is it Monte Vista? I think it is. Yeah, it's Monte. I never knew that, y'all. If we keep going on this way, we have a little tent. What's inside the tent? Let's go down. So inside of here, there's really nothing. I guess this is like an entry thing. Oh, it's like entry to the roller coaster. Oh. So yeah, if you didn't know, there is a big roller coaster that covers the whole entire lot. Over here we do have, I forgot what it's called, but it's like a little drop thing. It doesn't work. This is just like for decoration. And then like over here on this side, you have like games and stuff. So we have skee ball. We have the little like hoop game that your sims can play, the basketball game. If we go over this way, we have a cotton candy machine. Again, store content. Same thing with the rock climbing walls. This is also store content. And then we have like a little game. Oh, it's like a little rubber ducky game. This is so cool, bro. Cool and creative. Like Nessie, I would have never thought to do this before. Like, this is crazy. So yeah, it's like rubber duckies. You know, if you ever played that game at the fair, this is cool. You even have apples your sims can bob for. And then if we go over this way, there's another popcorn machine. And then we have like little games. This looks like a little prize counter. So you have like stuffed animals and aliens and mermaids and ducks and stuff. And then over here we have a basketball game. Oh my gosh. We're like, let me guess, you make a hoop or something and you can win a stuffed animal or something like that. Yeah, I wonder if these games are going to be rigged, y'all, because like at some of the fairs the games are kind of rigged low-key. And then if we go over here, we even have like horseshoes so your sims can play horseshoes. This is cool. So like I said, y'all, I'm just going to remind you, if you want this lot, you don't technically have to download the world or the save file. If you don't want to, you could just download this separately. But if you want to play with this in Cosy Brook, make sure that you download it. It's going to be on the download page. Just kind of scroll down a little bit just to let you know, again, it does use store content. So a good amount of store content here. So since we're already over here in the swamps, we might as well just check out this lot. This is the Rusty Relics. It's another scrapyard. We might as well check it out, right? We're like so close to it. Down here, this is like a smaller junkyard, you know? You have a building out in front with a chair. There's also some parking spaces, and it's right next door to these train tracks. It's kind of cozy in a way. So you have a little fireplace, a little place to sit, a fridge, and a desk. You even have a little bathroom with a bar stool inside of it. And then if we go outside, we just have some scrap, you know? So we have like a big mound here, a tall one over this way, and we have some smaller ones. And also, if you didn't know, a cool thing about junkyards in The Sims, after a while they'll spawn like broken furniture, so you can always have your sims come here to like salvage things and stuff and like repair them if you want to. And then there's even like a little grave, Lucy Darer. Oh, because like Wandary, that's his wife. But all right, y'all, let's keep moving on over this way. So we have a beach over this way. We have the River Junction Beach Park, but we also have like some lots this way. So let's just check out this, and then we're gonna go this way. And it does like kind of circle back around, right? Because we haven't seen any of this stuff. I like how it kind of circled around. So we'll go to the beach and then we'll kind of go backwards. All right, y'all. So this is the beach park. So I don't even know where to start. Maybe we'll start at the beach and then we kind of go upward. So down here, we just have a couple of beach towels. We have some coolers out here, and then we even have a little grill and some picnic tables. There's actually like 2 grills actually. and some picnic tables out here. We have our lifeguard stand, and then of course if we kind of circle around, you get a nice view of the water. There's a bridge over here, and you have like some scenery with houses and stuff. And there's even like a little throwing disc. If we go up this way, we have like a little boardwalk section kind of. So right over here, we do have a bar, and then we also have a little dartboard. We have some umbrella tables out here. There's even like some little golfing objects too, so you can play golf outside if you want. And then over here, we have a juice keg. We have a juice pong table. We have a couple of skee ball objects. And then right over here, we have our all-in-one bathrooms. These are like changing tents, I think. That's what they're supposed to be. But inside of them, we have all-in-one bathrooms and 2 of them. And then we have like a little dresser. So, you know, you can have your Sims change and then use the bathroom or shower off if you want to. All right, y'all, let's keep moving on. So we're going to go ahead and just work backwards for a second. So we're going to go back this way. And we're going to look at a lot of these lots over here. So for one, we have Donkey's Court. And then we have the Apothecary, the Art and Design Gallery, the Garage, and then we have the Plasma Estates and Interiors. So this is Donkey's Court. It's listed as a hangout spot. So, oh, you know what I was wondering, y'all? I was like, is this going to be a basketball court or like a food court? And it was a basketball court. So you have your basketball hoops. Again, these are store content, you know? So you have your basketball hoops, you have some places to sit. You even have a little gym bag, and you even have a little kicky bag out here too. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this lot. So we'll just circle around and go down this little strip for a second. So this is the Apothecary. This is your elixir shop in the world. And I love how green it is. It's like a bright green. Oh, there's even a gym cutting machine outside. So why don't we open it up for a second? So when you first come in, you have a little sitting area. There's also a rocking chair. And then if we go back here, we have your alchemy station. We have a cauldron. We have, of course, your register, so you can always buy stuff, obviously. You even have a Bone Hilda coffin in here. And then we have a couple of bookshelves. And then right here in the middle, you have a little bathroom with a magical mirror, so you can get makeovers if you want. But you do have a little bathroom here. And I think that's like everything. I don't think there's anything above it. So it's basically just a 1-story building. If we go right beside it, again, this is the Art and Design Gallery. So this is like where the art gallery is in the world. We're going to zoom all the way down, and it looks like there's 2 things on one lot. So we'll start over here. We're going to make it kind of bright so we can see. Over here on this side, oh, this is cool, y'all. It looks like a wood shop, kind of. So when you first come in, we have like a little desk section, so you can kind of like work on like art if you want to, sculpt stuff maybe. You have a couple of the sculpture stations back this way. We have some nice sculptures and statues and art pieces all around. We have a couple of art easels all surrounding this little model in the middle. You have more art easels this way. You have like a little break kitchen-y area in the corner. So we have vending machines, coffee machine, little place to sit, even a little art kit too, so you can do like street art if you want to. And then back this way, we have a couple of inventing tables. Over here, we have like the artisan objects, so you can make jewelry and stuff like that if you want to. All right, so that's basically everything here. If we go over here on this side, I'm gonna bring the walls up for a second. So this looks like a more of an art gallery kind of section. So you have like pieces of art on the wall, front and back. You even have a little bar. You have places to sit in here, but you have all of this nice art. Now, I think if we go upstairs, there's probably something up here. Right here is lofted, so you can sit down and look at more art pieces if you want. I don't think there's anything here. So let's just go upstairs yet again. And I do believe that is everything for this building. So it's basically just like a 2-story building, really. But that's everything for here. Okay, so if we keep going down, this is a rabbit hole. So let me just zoom out for a second. Okay, so let's go across the street. So over here we have the garage, and it's right down the street. This is the garage. Looks like an auto shop. So you have a broke down car in the front, and then you have like another car right here. And there's also like a little section here. I don't really know. Let's open it up and see. This looks like a little chill spot, low key. So we have like a table, we have places to sit, and then we even have like a little stage, and then right here we have a bar. So yeah, it's like a little like mini bar section, I guess. And then like over here, this kind of connects to the other side. So this way, you know, you can like have a car here. If this was like real life, this is like that thing that you drive your car on and it like lifts the car up probably. So yeah, you have like a little like workstation here, and then over here you have like another one. Again, same thing. This would probably lift your car up maybe. And then if we go over here, we have a foosball table. We have a little office space right here. And then we even have a little coffee machine. There's even like a little jukebox in the corner. If we go over this side, this looks like another work area. So we have another inventing table. We even have a little bathroom here, by the way, with 2 bathroom stalls. And I believe that's like maybe everything. I don't think there's a second story. Yeah, it's just like a 1-story building. This is kind of cool. All right, y'all, let's get across the street. This is the Plasma Estates and Interiors. It looks like a realtor's office, low key. Let's open it up to see. Let's scroll all the way down. Let's see. Let's go in here. So when you come in, it looks like we have a little lobby. Yeah, it looks like a realtor's office. Like if you want to buy a house or something, like, oh, you come here and talk to the agents. So you have like little models of other houses, and then we have like some doll houses. This is a cool idea. And then like of course right here you have your like officey workspace front desk area. And then if we go over this way, we have a little place to chill. We have a table. I guess like architects are probably over here maybe. You have some drafting tables, a little place to sit in the corner. And it's kind of cool because like ambitions is the pack that comes with the architectural design career. So it's kind of cool to like have a little like place for it. But that is pretty much everything for this lot. Oh, I didn't even see this at first, y'all. We have a lot back this way. This is the Willow campsite. All right, y'all. So this is the entryway, and we see this little bear sculpture right here. And then of course we have a little sign. But if we keep going down, we have a little fire pit and we have like some chairs. There's a guitar around here. So over here we have a grill, we have some tables, we have like some other little objects. There's even like a little juice keg out here. Over here looks like we have some campers or some trailers or something. I don't know. I guess we'll start maybe with this one first. So we have a little fire pit, we have some chairs around it, and then we have this little camper. So if we scroll all the way down, let's just bring the walls down for a second. So in here we have a food synthesizer, an all-in-one bathroom, a little sink section. We have a dishwasher, coffee machine, and a mini fridge. We have two lofted bunk beds and like places to sit underneath it. And then we have like a little booth over here. This is cool. Like, that is really, really cool. And it looks literally just like a little camper. That's kind of cool. There's even like a little treehouse in the back. And then over here, I don't know if this is like the ranger's office or something, but let's just like open it to see. Oh, no, these are the bathrooms. So you have like your bathrooms right here. Oh, okay, I see. So you have like showers, stall, and then you have your sinks and stuff. Oh, so like, let's check out another camper. I think we have this one right here, like a blue one. So if we scroll down, this one kind of has like something kind of similar, all-in-one bathroom, food synthesizer. This one has an actual fridge as well. You have your sink, a dresser, and then you have two beds in here, like a little place to sit down and eat, if you want to. And then we even have like this section. It's like a lookout. So over here we have just a place to sit, and then like if you go up this way we have like more places to sit around a tree, but you even have a couple of telescopes and they look over the whole entire park. That's nice. Like, ugh, man, I love this. And then if we go back this way, we have, I guess these are like where you can like pitch the tents and stuff. So you have like you can put tents out here if you want to, and then you even have like a little yellow camper. So if we open up this one, so this one has a Murphy bed, an all-in-one bathroom, a dresser, a sink. It has a baker station out here and a little mini fridge, and then over here you have like a little sitting area, and that is pretty much it for that one. And I think that was pretty much everything for the entire lot. Like, this is so cool. It's like a little mini campground. All right, y'all, so we're gonna keep moving on. Let's go down this way for a second because we do have this lot over here. This is the old theater and it's listed as a lounge, so let's check it out. So this is the old theater and it looks really old. Like, it looks boarded up also. Like, I don't even know if there's anything on the inside of it. Can we like scroll down just to see? Oh no, there's actually something in here. Wait. Let's see if I can try to turn a light on or two. Wait, there is actually something in here. So you have like some we have some of these columns. There's some arcade cabinets, and then we have like a little sitting area. If we go back this way, we have like a little bar section. There's even something down below, but we'll check that out in a little bit. So up here we have like some seating where you can like look down below, and then down here we have a DJ booth, we have a dance floor. And oh, let's scroll down for a second. So down here we have like the floor seating, so you can like look out at the stage. This is like a better angle. So you have your dance floor again, your DJ booth. So you basically have like everything down here, and over here looks like a little dressing room. Over here looks like a dining area, so you have like a table, you can sit down. Then in here we have our bathrooms, and then there was something down below. So if we go down here, let's see, we have a bar, we have a little sitting area in the corner. Going back over this way, we have a pool table, a little place to sit over here and here. Ooh, we have a bed back here. Yo, what are they doing? They're getting kind of freaky in here. We have a bed, and this is the vibrating bed also, so they getting extra freaky. You have a vampire altar, and then you even have like a little casino section. Hey, yo, hold on, let me bring the walls up. You have like a little casino. So you have your, I don't know what this is, blackjack table maybe? This is interesting. Okay. And then over here, you have a DJ booth, a nice dance floor. You have a little spinning object from Showtime. You have a bubble blowing machine in here as well. And you even have like a couple sitting areas over this way. And you know what's crazy, y'all? You can actually enter in this way. So maybe this is like, you know, like a front, like, oh, it's an old building, but it's actually really not. Like you could come around the side and actually go in, and then you go down to the actual like bar section. That's kind of cool. I like that. That's kind of cool. You do have a couple dumpsters back here, and these you can actually dumpster dive in if you want to. But yeah, I think that's like everything for this lot, y'all. All right, y'all. So I guess we'll go over here next. This is the Pancake Diner and Roller Disco. It's right across the street from the Cosy Brook Motel. So why don't we check out the Diner and Roller Disco? Because like, what? Y'all, there's a pancake up here. That is cool. And you know, you have like the lumberjack that's holding the pancakes. Bro, that is cool. And this is shaped like a little roller rink. That's cool, bro. This appears to be an arcade section. So your Sims come through the doors. You have arcade games and the cabinets over here. You have a vending machine over this way, and then you even have your Whack-A-Gnome. And there's something down below. Can we just take a sneak peek real quick? Oh, we have bowling lanes down here. Oh, so you can bowl down here if you want to. We have claw machines. I'm gonna just turn the lights on a little bit. You have claw machines, you have a Love Inspector, you have these arcade cabinets here, and then I guess like back this way if you want to, you can like change, you know. And then like right here is like where you can get your bowling shoes. That's kind of cool. And then of course like right here you can kind of like sit down and bowl. All right, if we go back upstairs though, you have your roller rink over this way. You have places where you can like sit down, you know, and watch other people skate around. You have a DJ booth over here in the corner. So if I bring the walls up, you have your DJ booth over this way, and over here you have a little stereo. If we go over here on the other side, this is like the diner side, you know? So you have your booths where your Sims can sit down. You have your register right here where you can like order food. There's 2 coffee machines in here. You know, more places to sit over this way. You have your jukebox. This is nice. And then if we go over here in the back, so this is like a little kitchen section. So if we bring the walls down, you have 3 fridges, a food synthesizer, and then you even have like a little dishwasher back this way. It's kind of bright in here though, not gonna lie. And then back this way, you have your little bathrooms. But yeah, I think that's like everything for down here. I'm gonna just scroll up to see if I'm, okay, yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't missing anything, but y'all, this lot is so cool. And there's even like a little bus stop outside of it. See, like you can have your Sim sit down. Okay, y'all, now we'll go across the street. This is the Cosy Brook Motel. All right, y'all, so this is the Cosy Brook Motel. I don't know why, but a lot of the lots in this world have a retro vibe to them, you know? Like this just looks kind of like a, I don't know, 80s maybe inspired one or something like that. It just has like a retro vibe, you know? So when we first come in, we have a little umbrella table. We also have a hot tub out here, lifeguard stand, and then we also have a little pool, you know? Pool slide. You even have these rooms where your Sims can go to sleep in. These are like check-in rooms. You have a little seahorse spring ride out here. You have a little water floaty and another little table back this way. All right, so if we go over here now, this is like the actual motel. So if we go ahead and scroll down, this looks like the office space. So yeah, it has like a big like retro vibe in here. So you have your front check-in desk, you have a little lobby section over this way, you have a little place to sit right here. You even have a couple vending machines in the corner. There's a little TV here. Over here we have our different units. Now, this one has like a bed, a TV. If I bring the walls up for a second, you have a bed, a TV, a chair in the corner, and then you have your bathroom. So if we scroll down for a second, I guess like this is like a walk-in closet, and then over here you have a bathroom. Over here on this side, this one's kind of similar, but you do have like a little like clothes rack, and then you have your bathroom. You have 2 single beds here, and you have a little TV. So this one has a double bed and it has a TV. You have your bathroom right here and a little dresser. This one is a little bit bigger actually. So you have your bed, dresser, bathroom, you have like a little sitting area right here. And then over here on this side, this one is a little bit bigger as well. This one has a bunk bed and it has a Murphy bed. And then of course you have your walk-in closet, and then you have a bathroom, you have your TV, there's a desk right here as well. I like how there's some bigger ones and some smaller ones. If we scroll upstairs, there's even more places to sleep. So this one has, you know, a bed, you have your desk, TV, a little espresso machine, and you have a bathroom. And then you even have a little walk-in closet. This one kind of like mirrors that one, so same setup with the bathroom, dresser, and then you have like your bed. You have like a little sitting area sectional in the corner, and then you have a TV, coffee machine. And then if we go over here on this side, this room is a little bit bigger too. So bed, table, TV, closet, and bathroom. And then over here on this side, it's pretty much the same thing, you know, but you have a crib, and then you have your closet, and you have a bathroom right here. And then of course you have your bed. And yeah, I believe that is like everything for this lot, y'all. This one was cool. I like it. All right, y'all. So let's keep moving on. So we're going to go back this way for a second because we missed a couple of these lots. So right here we have the Little Rainbows Infant School, and then we have the Community Swim Center. So let's check out the Rainbow School first. All right, y'all. So we're down here at the Rainbow Infant School. So I'm assuming this is like a preschool kind of lot, you know. There is a playground outside. So if we just look over here for a second, we have our swing, seesaw, foosball table, spring ride, slide, and sandbox. But why don't we open up the building? So when you first come in, we have like little rainbow lockers. That's cute. You have a vending machine, and then back this way we have like a little arts and crafts room. So we have an activity table, you have some art easels for like older Sims, you know, and you have like some art supplies on display. And then if we go over this way, oh, we have like a little bathroom. So we have like bathroom stalls and we have potties over here. Okay, y'all. So if we go over here, we have a room, right? But there is no door or archway. I think there's supposed to be an archway or a door or something right here, right? So I would suggest if you play here to place one down. Otherwise, your Sims are not going to be able to go inside. Hopefully, I'm not missing anything that you need, but yeah, I just wanted to let you know. But when you do manage to come inside, you do have like toys in the corner. There's a little toy box. You have xylophone and blocks. You have a little kid reading area. You have a little playpen over here. You have a toy box, dollhouse, and costume chest. You even have a little walker over here with a little ducky, and you even have a crib in the corner. So this is like a little cute place. Now, if we go upstairs, what's up here? So over here, we have like a officey space or maybe like a break room kind of thing. So we have a TV, bookshelf, we have a little record player and some coffee machines. Over here looks like a science room, like a little classroom kinda. So you have a couple of chemistry tables, you have like, you know, desk in here, you have like the little teacher's desk and a little dry erase board, even a little class pet. That's kind of cute. Yeah, it's kind of giving like a preschool, but slash like school, you know? This is really cool. I like the little rainbow color scheme out here too. That's cool. Well, that's everything for that lot. So if we go right behind it, we have the Community Swim Center. So this looks like a community pool lot. Out in front is what it looks like. Right here, you have the nice columns. If we go ahead and scroll down for a second. So when you first come in, looks like we have a locker room right here. So you have your lockers, there's a foosball table. And then over here on this side, we have a bigger locker room. And then we have like your all-in-one bathrooms where you can like, you know, shower, use the toilet if you need to. And then out here, we have the pool. So we have like the wave ride station. That's kind of cool. We have our wave ride station. We also have a lifeguard stand out here. We have some pool floaties. You have some little lounge chairs all around. And then of course you have a diving board and a pool slide. So this is like cool. Like, and then you even have a little like outdoor stereo, a snow cone machine. Like this is so nice. I love this lot. And I think that's like basically everything because it's not a big lot. And yo, what is this right here? Is this like a little community garden space? It's not really listed on the map, but Twinbrook does have like a little community garden space. And I'm assuming that is what this is. We have a little bus stop outside of it. We have a little harvest stand here and so many harvestables. Bell pepper, tomato, onion, lettuce, and potatoes. Like there's so much. Apple trees out here. Bro, this is like so good. There's even like some chess tables right here in the middle. And then over here looks like a food court patio kind of section. So we have tables. There's a bar out here. Nice pergola with some string lights. And then right here looks like a greenhouse. And we even have the arboretum for the fairies. So like out here, we have some lavender, quinoa bean, and we have a little fountain. So there's like a lot of cool things growing in here. Cinnamon, chamomile, lettuce, and then we even have some park benches on this side. We have a beekeeping box out here as well. Like this lot is so good. You know what's crazy, y'all? I literally would have missed this lot. I would have literally missed it and didn't even realize it. Okay, y'all. So let's keep moving on. We're going to go back this way for a second. There is something here, right? The Goalie Gulch. What is... Oh, it's like a little soccer field, kind of. And it's like right behind the school. Okay, so we have a soccer goal. You have a juice keg. And then you have like tables out here. And it's like right here to the school. So this looks like a little bleacher section, you know. And it looks like it has a couple of bathrooms in here. So you have all-in-one bathrooms. You have your sinks right here. And then it's like right here by a school. So this is like a rabbit hole, obviously. But you have your school. And then you have a little playground over here as well. So you have your slide, playhouse, and swing. And it's pretty much like it for the school, you know. And then like right beside it, y'all, we even have this. What is this right here? So these look like little outdoor like buildings or something like that. Maybe like pop-up buildings. It looks like we have an art studio. So we have easels. We have desk, we have sketch pads and a little sculpture station in here. We have our sinks, you know. Over here on this side, this looks like a science one. Okay, it's like a science classroom maybe. This is interesting. So you have your chemistry tables, dry erase boards, your skeleton, and then you can like sit down and stuff. You have your teacher's desk, and then you have some bookshelves in the back. That's interesting. And it kind of like leads back here to the soccer field. Okay, I see. Yo, like I said, yo, I literally would have missed that. Okay, let's go ahead and go back this way. This is the Doggo Hotel. So it's listed as a dog park, but let's see what's here. So we have like a house or like a building right here. Why don't we check this out first? So when you come in, you have a little check-in desk section. You have a little lobby over here with some pet beds. In the back looks like maybe like a washroom, an examination room maybe. So you have a tub and then you have like these tables. So I guess maybe like a little grooming section for the animals maybe. And then if you go upstairs, let's see. Up here you have some beds, so you have like beds, and you have pet beds in the rooms. There's a dresser in this one, so maybe it's just like a place where you can just come and like spend the night with your pet, like hang out. It is like a dog hotel, I guess. And then you do have a little bathroom right here too. Okay, so if we go in the backyard, let's see. Out here we have a seesaw. Oh, maybe it's like training stuff like for the animals, you know, like a seesaw. You have like a little beam right here. Out here we have a toy box. You have some biscuit balls, and then you have like your pet houses outside. Let's keep moving on, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and go down this way because we literally, this kind of brings us back to what we were at first, right? So we didn't see any of these lots right here, so we'll check them out. So right here we have the Comics and Legends, we have the Factory, the Ella's Salon and Bill's Tattoo, and then we have like some other lots. So let's just check out these three first. So we'll start at the comic book shop. Again, this is the Comics and Legends. I don't even know where to start. We're just gonna maybe start on the left side and just go to the right. So it looks like we have some of these standees in the window. Why don't we just open it up for a second? So when you first come in, I see a couple of bookshelves. We have a register right here as well. And then we have like a lot of posters on the wall. We have like a little record section over here as well. If we go back this way, we have like a little place to sit. We have a little clothes section. So now if we go upstairs, let's see, we have like a desk section. So it looks like a meeting area, you know? And then there's like a little model right here. We have a dry erase board. There's a place to sit. We have a couple bookshelves. And then if we go over here in the corner, we have a desk. We have a little sitting area. There's a broadcasting station and a arcade cabinet. And then over here on this side, this looks like a pet store maybe. Hold on, let's go down below. So yeah, this is like a pet store. You have a bird tree in the front. We have some different terrariums, and there's a bird cage right here. And then of course right here, this is like a front desk kind of section. So it looks like we have like necklaces, but I think these are supposed to be like collars, you know? And then we have a little like cat condo. There's like harnesses and stuff like that over here, pet beds and a little sleeping bag. And then if we go upstairs, we have more stuff. So we have a cat castle you can buy. There's a cat tree. This is cool. Little toys and stuff down here too. So we'll go right beside it, y'all. This again is the factory. So it's like a dance club and it has the rope out in front. So let's hope my Sims can get inside. Oh, y'all, there's like a lot of stuff in here. So when you first come in, we have a photo booth. We have a gumball machine and a vending machine. We have claw machine, whack-a-gnome, and we even have an arcade cabinet. If we go back over this way, we have a little sitting area. We have our bathrooms over here. And then over here, we have a really big dance floor. DJ booth is this way. And then we have a little spinning object. We have places to sit right here. And then if we go over here, we have the mechanical bull. We have a bubble blowing machine, 2 bars and some tables right here. And then if we go back this way, we have 2 arcade cabinets. This looks like a dressing room. And we even have like a little drink room here with the bottles and stuff. And if we go upstairs, let's see what's up here. So up here, let's see, we have a skee ball. We have a foosball table. There's a pool table. We have places to sit up here and right here as well. There's a snow cone machine. And then we even have like a little office-y space back this way. And then if we go down the hall, we have more bathrooms here. So yeah, it's like a cool little club. It's not even just like a dance club. It's like a club, you know? Come hang out, play games if you want to. All right, so now we're going to go right down here. This is the Ella's Salon and Bill's Tattoo. So this is like the salon in the world. All right, y'all. So this is what it looks like from the front. I really love this roofing right here. Why don't we go ahead and open it up? We're going to go all the way down. When you first come in, we have like a little entry area. I guess you can go upstairs or just go this way. So right here, we have a lobby with a little register. I guess these are maybe like vanities, maybe, or like a little salon chair. So you can look at the mirror, sit down if you want to, do makeup, that kind of thing. Back this way, we have 2 of these stylist stations back this way. We have a little place to sit in the middle, and then right here we have a bathroom. And then of course, if you want, you can always go this way, and I think there's something above this, right? So, oh wait, so It's just a stairway. And then if we go upstairs again, okay, there's really nothing here. What about at the top? So I guess it's just empty space. If you wanted to add something, you could, but it's really nothing there. If we go around this way in the back, right here we have a little lobby, and then if we go down below, this is like where the tattoo stuff is, you know? So down here, we have a little like lobby section, we have a little desk section, and then down here we have 2 rooms, so your Sims can get tattoos if you want to. There's also like another chair that your Sims can get, where you can give other Sims tattoos if you want, so you could also place that down if you wanted to, you know? All right, well, that's everything for that lot. So now we're gonna go ahead, y'all, and check out this section. So let's go here to the Red Rendezvous, and then we have the Cosy Brook petrol station. So let's go to the Cosy Rendezvous first. I believe this is a bar. All right, y'all, so this is what the Red Rendezvous looks like from the front. I think you enter in right here on the side of it. So if we scroll all the way down, we're gonna go ahead and turn on some lights in here. Ooh, I love the lighting. So when you first come in though, there's a couple tables around. You do have some arcade cabinets. You have your bathrooms. Over here you have a dance floor. You also have a karaoke machine. If we go back this way, we have a bar with some bar stools. There's a foosball table down here and a dartboard. And then if we go over here, it's like a room where they store nectar. Okay, so you have like a little nectar room. If we go upstairs, there's a pool table. You have some more places to sit over here. And then back this way, we have another karaoke machine, and we have like more places to sit, you know? And then if we go upstairs yet again, whoa. So this looks like a greenhouse. Y'all, what are they growing up here? Like, are these just normal plants? Just asking. And there's even like a chemistry table. Like, what kind of plants are we growing? Please let me know. There's even like planter boxes in here too. We have an aquarium. We have like a little lobby section. Like, y'all, what's going on at the Red Rendezvous? I need to know. There's even like 2 offices too. I don't know, y'all. I feel like whoever owns this place, I don't know. What kind of business do they really run behind the scenes is what I need to know. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is like another little office space over here. And yeah, I think that's like everything for the inside of this building. I need to know what's going on with that little plant section, you know? All right, so if we go right next door, y'all, we have the Cosy Brook petrol station. So it's like a little gas station, you know? So as you can see, we have a car, we have our little gas pumps. There's also an arcade cabinet outside, but if we open up the lot and we go over this way, I'm gonna just make it a little bit brighter. This kind of looks like a convenience store, you know? You have your register, then obviously you have like a bunch of stuff like cookies, flour, detergent, bread and apples and stuff like that. You even have like a little flour thing. I think this came with Katy Perry sweet treats. And then of course over here you have your vending machines. And then if we go back over this way, over here looks like a laundromat. Oh, okay. So you have your washers, your dryers. There's like a little table here, a little lobby section. But I believe that's like basically everything for this lot, y'all. It's like a little like laundromat beside a gas station. It's kind of cool. So if we go right over here, y'all, this is the Internet Cafe and Thrift Store. And then we have the Curious Memorial Library. So let's check out the thrift store really quick. Ooh, this is cute. And then we even have a little bus stop out here too. Like, okay, there's even like a little claw machine out in front. Let's start on this side first. So this looks like the cafe section. You have a keyboard and places to sit. You have your coffee bar, your bathrooms back this way, and then outside you just have like some tables and stuff. You don't really have anything back here, but you can definitely add something if you want. There is a chair. And then over here on this side, this looks like the thrift store. There's a lot of stuff in here, y'all. I'm assuming this is like the consignment store, you know, because you have like your consignment register. But there's a lot of objects. Like, just look around. We have Love Inspector, there's clothes, chairs, sculptures in here. Like, there's just so much stuff. Like, you could just like spend time just looking at everything, you know? But that's everything for down here. If we go upstairs for a second, so up here you have like the computers for the internet cafe. So you can like, you know, use the computer if you need to. There's like a little place to sit. You have some tables in here as well. And yeah, that's pretty much everything for this lot. All right, so now we're just gonna go across the street. And again, this is the Curious Memorial Library. So this is where the library is. Let's just zoom all the way down and look at it. So when you first come in, you have like your check-in area, you know, you have plenty of bookshelves. There's tables in here. You have computers over here as well. There's a little bathroom over here by the stairs. So you have 2 bathrooms. And then if we go over this way, this is more like a study kind of section. So you have like open desk, plenty of bookshelves, and then you have like a little computer section over this way, obviously. Over here looks like an L-shaped desk, kind of, but you have like your little computers in here. And then if we scroll upstairs, let's see, up here we have plenty of bookshelves, y'all. Like, look at all these. You have places to sit in here as well if you want to sit down and read. Over here on this side, we have some desks so you can like study or do homework or whatever. You have a little place to sit over here in the corner. And if we go ahead and go upstairs yet again, so up here looks like a kids area. So you have like computers over this way. We have bookshelves. we have a beanbag chairs. There's a little costume chest. Oh, it's like a little arts and crafts table. That's cute. We have an activity table. There's a telescope. We have some art easels, like more tables, I guess, if you want to like sit down and stuff. And then you have like bookshelves all over here. This is cute. This is cute though. I like it. All right, well, that's basically everything for that lot. And then we only have a couple more community lots to look at. So I think we only really have 3, I believe. So you have this one right here, the Whispering Pines Graveyard. We have the Cosy Brook Springs, and then back over here we have the Cosy Brook Fire Station. So let's look at the graveyard really quick. Ooh, y'all, this is spooky. This is so spooky. So you have your parking lot. You walk over a bridge when you get here, right? So you walk over the bridge and you have your pond out here. If we keep going around, we have some graves out here as well. And then over here looks like the mausoleum. And it looks like there's a building that's like attached to it. So like, what is inside here? Hey, yo, what's going on? Is this gonna be like a dungeon or something? Bro, low key though, low key, it's giving dungeon. We have vampire altars. So if you don't know, if you have a vampire sim, they can go over here and sleep. This is basically like the vampire bed in a way. They can come over here and sleep and they float. Oh my gosh, y'all, there's even like a gem cutting machine back here. Like, what is going on? It's getting spooky. It's getting spooky. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and go upstairs because, you know, I don't want to see that. And then of course, like, you have more graves over here. These are like, you know, sectioned off. You have like a grim statue here. If we go over this way, we have a little place to sit here and here. We have another statue here, some more graves. And then like right here looks like we have another section. So you could probably put your own graves here if you wanted to. And then if we go in the back, we have like a sitting area there. We have like some more graves around here. So that's basically everything for this lot, y'all. This lot is like really well made. Like, I really like it. So let's go ahead, y'all, and go right beside it. So again, this is the Cosy Brook Springs. This is listed as a fishing spot. So you have a bonfire out here. You also have like a little like stand, you know? So if we scroll down, this is just like a little fake register, but I guess you could like get fishing rods and stuff like that from here if you wanted to. So you have a fish tank. And then of course you have like a lot of details. So you have a fish hanging up. There's also like some life preserves in here and buckets and stuff. So I guess it's like a little supply stand kind of thing. And then if you go over this way, you can have your Sims fish. Oh, I even like this little boat with the little flowers growing inside of it. That's cute. But yeah, you could definitely fish out here if you wanted to. This is cool though. I low-key wish that Sims could sit down and fish. That'd be kind of cool, right? Like to have like a little chair out there and you can sit down and fish. All right, y'all. So right over here, we have the fire department. This is the Cosy Brook Fire Station. So this is the last community lot that we can look at. And then we'll look at some of the houses. As you can see, it's very red, but it has like some nice contrast with like the lighter brick and the darker brick right here. But let's go ahead and open the lot up. So you enter in through a little office space, like a front desk space, you know? So you have places to sit, you have your desk. If we go down here, it looks like we have a little sitting area with a foosball table. There's a couple of coffee machines. And then in the back of the lot, we have like a patio section. So you have a fire pit out here. You have 2 grills and a picnic table. And then inside of here, we have like a little workshop section. Of course, you also have a little office right here attached to it. And then you have a bathroom here. You have your fire truck over here as well. And then right here in the hallway, we have a little locker section. There's even an inventing table back this way as well. And then over here, I didn't even see this, y'all. And then over here, we have a couple of trampolines. And then we have like a little lookout tower, I guess. So if we go all the way up, it just kind of takes you to the top. And you can like walk on hot coals. Maybe it's like a training section or something like that. I don't know. But if we go to the second story in the building, up here we have our beds so your firefighters can sleep. We have a couple of dressers in here as well. You have your bathrooms and showers as well. And then back here, we have like a recreational hangout spot. So we have our TV, there's a computer, plenty of bookshelves, a bar, you have a little dry erase board, a chess table, 2 inventing tables, a little place to sit in a corner. And then all the way over here, we have a little bathroom. And then if we go upstairs yet again, oh, this is like a gym section. Okay, so we have our weight machines, pull-up bars, treadmills. We have our little bathrooms over here too. Over here, we have like a room where you can shower, you know? We have a little spinning object from Showtime, a juice pong table, a stereo, and another bathroom right here. So yeah, this is kind of cool. It's like a little workout gym section, you know? And then if we go upstairs yet again, we have a, I guess like a lookout tower, I guess. So you have 2 telescopes. I guess you can look out at the world, you know? But yeah, that's pretty much everything, y'all, for that lot. And that was the last community lot in the world, y'all. There's a lot in this world. So now we'll look at some of the houses. We most likely will not see every house today because there's just a lot, but I will skip around just to kind of give you a general idea of what they look like. So I don't have Elliot today because this is a save file and it has a family that, you know, you kind of start out with. So this is the Castor household. I believe these Sims are just like the Sims that live in Twinbrook, but I think they just all have different makeovers and stuff. So right here we have Billy Castor, we have Robert, we have Beverly Castor, and then right over here we have Thomas Castor. Okay, I would love to see what their house looks like, so let's just kind of go inside for a second, and I'm gonna just make it kind of bright so we can see a little bit better. Y'all, their house has like a 70s aesthetic. So we have our living room, there's a TV, fireplace, you have your record player, 2 big bookshelves right here. There's a little like computer section in the corner. We have our dresser, and then back over here we have a nice dining room. We have an aquarium, and then we also have a rodent terrarium. Over here we have a kitchen, and then there's something like down below. So if we go down here for a second, what's in the basement? So down here, oh, it's kind of cool. You have a little sitting area, there's a stereo, bookshelf, guitar, foosball table, bar. There's like a lot of stuff down here. And you even have your washers and dryers down here too. And then if we go back upstairs, in the back, we have a little deck space. So we have a grill and a picnic table. We even have a soccer goal out here and a couple of soccer balls. And then if we go upstairs again, we have a lot of bedrooms actually. So we have like 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms. These 2 have en-suites. So like this one just has like a little desk, a dresser, and an ensuite bathroom right here. And then this one also has an ensuite as well. I love the vibe. They're kind of cool. And then if we go over here, we have a little bathroom in the middle. We have a nursery right here. And then right over here, we have another bedroom. So maybe like a teen's bedroom, maybe. There's a beanbag chair, desk, and we have a little toy box. Or maybe like a kid's bedroom. I don't really know. Maybe this is the teen's bedroom. So like over here, we have like another bedroom with a record player. We have our foosball table, dresser, and stuff like that in here. And then there's also a ladder that goes to an attic. So this just looks like extra storage, you know, like for extra objects and stuff. So we just have a little attic space up here. If we go back down again, there's also a garage right here. We just have like some tables in here and like a little like tool cart, but that's basically everything for this house. Now, if we go right beside it, who lives here? I think this may be like an empty house, but we have like this little yellow house that's right beside it. Why don't we open up this one real quick? So if we come inside, we have a nice kitchen area. We have our table. There's a little high chair over here too. And then if we go over this way, let's see, this is like a little workspace. And then we have a bathroom here. So if you just bring up the wall for a second, as you can see, we have, oh, it's interesting. So we have like an onsen, and then we have like our shower and tub and everything like over here. So over here, we have a bedroom with a double bed and a bunk bed. And then out in the back, we have a deck space, and we have a telescope, and we also have an art easel. And then if we go back inside, over here we have another bedroom. So it's just like a 2-bedroom house. And then this one has a crib, it has a bookshelf, and it has like 2 dressers in here. And then over here on this side, we have another like deck space. So over here we have a table and a grill. So that's basically like everything for this house. Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna go across the street really quick. So we have a family that lives at this one. Is that Penny? Bro, I had a feeling, I was like, is that Penny Pincher? We have Penny Pincher, and then we have Clark Peddler. Let's just scroll down so y'all can see what they look like really quick. Y'all know usually I don't read the household descriptions for these kind of videos, but these are like pre-made Sims that live in Twinbrook, and I know because I see them a lot. So yeah, we got these 2 out here. Okay, so looks like they're kind of selling some stuff. I don't know. Are they selling stuff? Is this stuff that they have, or they like picked up on the side of the road? Like, okay, are you selling your stuff or other people's stuff? But it looks like they're having like a little yard sale or something like that outside, or maybe it's like an open house. I don't know. But when you first come in, looks like we have a little garage. We have a kitchen section over here. There's a little desk right here as well. You can also like enter the garage from the inside of the house if you want to. And then if we go over here, we have a little living room section. We have a kitchen right here. And then we also have a table. So I don't know, maybe they're moving in. I don't know, y'all. Maybe they're not selling stuff. Maybe they're moving in. I don't know. I don't want to assume, you know? If we go upstairs, we have a little hallway. So we just have a bookshelf and a place to sit. And then we also have a bathroom here. We have a bedroom here. And we also have a bigger bedroom over here on this side. I just really love the color scheme. If we go back here for a second, this is like a side yard. There's really nothing out here, but you can always add stuff if you want. But I gotta say, y'all, this house is cute. It's so cute. That's basically everything for this little section. We'll just go down for a second and look at some of these other houses. I really want to see some of those swamp houses, y'all. Like, I need to see what they look like. We need to see. Okay, but right here we have a green home. This kind of has like a Cape Cod aesthetic, low-key. I do not know who's this. This is Blaze Kindle. And then right over here we have Alma Drill. But they live in this green home. It kind of has like a Cape Cod aesthetic or like a barn aesthetic kind of. Let's open up their house to see. I'm gonna like turn the lights on as well. When you first come in, we have a nice living room section. There's a bookshelf in here, a dresser. We even have a lemonade out here too. I don't know if they have a cat or not, but looks like we have cat stuff. Over here, we have a cauldron. Ayo. Well, we have a cauldron. We have a little dining room over here with a fireplace. Back this way, this kind of leads to the kitchen. So they must have a cat maybe, or maybe they want to get a cat or something. But we have a table. We have, of course, our kitchen over here in the corner. If I bring the walls up for a second, you'll see that we have our little kitchen right here. We also have a little laundry room right here attached to it. And then if we go in the backyard, yeah, there's like a cat castle out here. We have a fire pit. There's also a little table, and we have like a little garden. Bell pepper, tomatoes, garlic, and we have like an apple tree out here too. There's even like a little scarecrow, and we have water sprinklers too. So that's kind of cool, right? There's even like a clothesline where you can dry clothes. But there's even like a little bathroom down here too. And then if we go upstairs, let's see. So over here, this looks like a magic room. Y'all, one of them got to be a witch. Somebody is a witch or something. Like, what's going on here? Looks like we have a magic room. We have a Bonehilda coffin, an alchemy station in here. Like, which one of them is a witch? Are they both witches? Like, I need to know. Over here, though, we do have a little bathroom. We have a cat condo, a little desk, and then we have a dresser. And then over here, we have a bedroom. This one has single beds, but they're like pushed together, you know? Oh, maybe they share a bedroom. Oh, okay. We have a bathroom here. We have a pet bed. There's also a weight machine and a little chair in the corner too. I believe, y'all, that's everything for this house. This one's kind of cool. And then we have a pink house right over here. So who lives in this house? This is Buck. Oh, Buck. Ayo. A little bit of an off tangent, but I'm currently doing a 100 baby challenge in Twinbrook, and one of my Sims just had a baby by Buck Green. So like seeing a different Buck Green is so interesting. But this is Buck Green, and I don't know who this is right here. This is Cat Hunter. Oh, okay, so we got Cat Hunter. Okay, so they live in this pink home right over here. Let's open it up. So I guess we'll start over here on this side. So this is like a kitchen area. I love the color scheme, but we have a table. I love this table too. I never use it, but I got to start using it. This is a cool table. But we have this table. We have a fridge, and of course we have our stove and everything, you know, microwave, coffee machine, that kind of thing. We even have like a little sitting area by the window. There's a scratching post. And then if we go over here, this looks like a living room section, or like a den space, you know. So we have our fireplace, bookshelves, desk. We have a bird cage, a cat condo, and a big bookshelf this way. And then we also have like a little stereo here. And then if we go in the back, we just have a little pink bathroom. This is cute. A little pink bathroom back here. If we go in the backyard, we have 2 lounge chairs. There's a grill. We have a table out here. And then we also have a little like outdoor golfing area. We have a garage, which is pretty empty. And then if we go upstairs, let's see. If we go all the way up here, let's see. We have a weight machine in the hallway, a bookshelf, and we have a computer desk. And then we have like a upstairs living room, I guess, or like a man cave maybe. So yeah, we have like a TV, we have like our bookshelf in here, a little chair, and then if we go over this way, we have a bedroom. Ooh, this is fancy. So we have a nice little fancy bedroom with a chair, a pet bed in the corner. We even have like an ensuite, and then there's even like a little balcony you can stand out on. And then that's pretty much everything for this house. Okay, y'all, I have got to see the swamp houses. I need to see them. We're gonna go way over here to the swamps because I need to see them. So I don't even know where to start. Maybe like here. I don't know who lives here, y'all. Wait, no, y'all, is this the Tragic Clown? Bro, it is. So Tragic Clown does not live in Twinbrook by default, but this is a new townie that lives here. Like I said earlier, like in the beginning of the video, there's like some additional townies in here, and I believe this is one of them. The Tragic Clown. The fact that this is the first house I clicked on is kind of crazy. But the Tragic Clown lives here, y'all. There's a pond outside. And then the Tragic Clown lives in this like A-framed cabin. Inside of here, we have a bed. We have a chair. Oh, Lord. He's looking at himself. Okay. Anyway, well, you know, we have a nice art piece that you can look at. We also have our kitchen here, and we have a little bathroom. I could just imagine him coming home from work, sitting down here and just looking at this, and then going to sleep. And then coming home, doing the same thing every day. Like, that's kind of crazy, bro. There's even like a little table outside too. What about this little house over here? All right, y'all, so we're down here at this house, and this one is like really nice, especially for the area. Like, Okay, we're in the swamps, but this house looks like it was just, well, it looks like it was kind of like renovated. Maybe not just built, but maybe more like renovated, you know? I think this may be like an empty house. Yeah, so you can move here if you want to. So you have a kitchen already set up for you, and you have like a phone, you have a place to sit in the corner, and then upstairs you have a bedroom, and you also have like a bathroom. And then like if you go in the backyard, you have a sliding door and a grill. And that's pretty much everything for this house. And I guess now we can check out this house right here, this orange house. This one is like a little house as well. And this one is also empty, so there's no one that lives here. This one kind of screams fall vibes to me. But if we open up this one, let's see. So inside of here, we have a bathroom. We have our bedroom over here in the back. If we go over this way, we have our living room. We have our kitchen over here on this side. There's also a bookshelf. And then if we go downstairs, hold on. What? Yo, there's a vampire altar down here. Never... I was not expecting that. Oh, well, okay. Well, vampire altar. Yay, we love it. Yay. I mean, in let's be real, y'all. We're in Twinbrook. You're probably going to see everything here. Who knows? Okay, let's maybe check out this house right here next. This is another orangey one. Is this where the Bayless family stays? No, it is. It actually is their household. Yeah, because that's Skeet. We got Skeet. We got Chase, we have Gawain, I think that's how you say it, Gawain. And then over here we have Tay Bayless. So when you first come in, we have a little dining table right here. We also have our living room. There's a little stereo in here as well and a fireplace. Back this way we have a bedroom, and it has like an ensuite bathroom as well. And then, of course, we have our little kitchen back this way. And then out here in the back, we have a little deck space. So we have a picnic table, grill. We have a little place to sit outside. There's also a fire pit. And then we also have a little clothesline. And then if we go upstairs, we have a bathroom over here in the hallway. I believe maybe this is Tay's bedroom. And then we have Chase's bedroom back this way, which is like very teen. And this room is like really cool too. Like, look at all the posters and stuff. Like, this is cute. This is cute. There's a record player in here. We have a little desk over here with a laptop. Like, this room is cool. And I believe that's pretty much everything for their house. All right, y'all, so we also have this big house over here. I want to look at this one next if we can. Ooh, this one is nice. It's kind of giving like a farmhouse vibe, and it has like a blue barn right beside it. Oh, I love the color scheme. By the way, if you're wondering like what's happening right here, it's the fog emitters. If I press play for a second, you just gotta wait for the fog to kind of roll in. It's the fog in The Sims 3. It does that sometimes. Okay, well anyway, if we come inside though, we have a little living room section right here. We have a stereo. We also have like a little workspace, desk space over here in the corner. I love how you kind of separated the space with carpet and hardwood floor, you know? We have a bookshelf here. Over this way, we have a dining space, and we also have our kitchen. We also have a washer and dryer over here as well. And then if we go ahead and go upstairs, let's see. Over here, we have a art easel. We also have a bedroom. We have a little ensuite attached to it. We even have like a little closet right here, you know, with some clothes on the inside of it. And then we also have a desk right here. We have a little bathroom in the hallway. And then over here, we have another bedroom that has an ensuite. There's even like a little crib in here too. Okay, so this house I think is also like an empty house, by the way. So if we go in the backyard for a second, we have a little fire pit. We have a picnic table. We have a little thing your horses can jump over, and then we even have like a little horse ball, and then we have a barn. So if we open up the barn, we have a stable, and then we also have a water trough, and that's pretty much it for this lot. This one is kind of cool because it has like horses in mind, you know? I really quick want to maybe check out a couple of houses over here really quick. We'll start over here at this red one. And I kind of want to see the green one that's right beside it. These are like the ones that are kind of like by some water, you know? They're not like swamp houses per se, but they're just kind of like by the water. So there is a sim that lives here. This one is Amy Bull. So Amy Bull lives at this house. Oh, I love the color scheme. It is like so vibrant in here. When you first come in though, we have our living room. We also have a little table right here. So you can like sit and watch TV, you know, I guess. You have a computer desk. You have your kitchen, which is super vibrant, but you have a nice kitchen section, a drafting table. You have a little bathroom in here as well. Going back over this way, we have a bedroom with a big walk-in closet attached to it. You also have a dresser as well. And then you even have access to the little deck space out here, so you can come and like chill, enjoy the view. And I do believe that's everything for this house. So can we check out this green one that's right beside it though? Because like this one looks kind of cool. This one caught my eye from the map mode, and I was like, I need to see what it looks like. There is a sim out in front, and this sim is Molly Coddle. Ooh, this is cute. So we have a living room with 2 bookshelves. We have our bathroom over here in the back. If we go over this way, we have a dining area. We have our kitchen. This is cute. We have a laundry room right over here. And then in the back of the lot, we also have a fire pit. We have some lounge chairs. You can look out the world. There's also a telescope as well. And then you even have like a spray tanning booth. So you can like spray tan if you want to. If we go upstairs, we have, so it's just like a 1 bedroom, but we have a bed up here. We also have our bathroom, and we even have like a little workspace over here too, so you can like look out, you know, and then you can even stand on the balcony if you want to. So that's everything for this house. And since we're here, we might as well check out these other houses, right? What about this one right here? It kind of looks like a modern home. Oh yeah, it's definitely modern. It's like modern and like abstract, you know. Who lives here? We have Gayla Ball and we have Buddy Bailey. So they live in this like really nice like abstract home. It kind of has like container home energy in a way. Let's see this one. So when you first come in, we have our living room with a stereo. Over this way, we have a little dining section with a bookshelf. We have a workspace right here. And then right over this way, we have a kitchen section, you know, and there's also an espresso machine, a food processor, a microwave, you know, all the little amenities. If we go down the hall, we have a bathroom over this way. We have a bedroom here. We have another bedroom over this way. So I don't know who's who. Maybe this is like Buddy's room. I don't really know. But we have like 2 bedrooms. This one has an easel. We have a dresser over this way. There's even like a little mini laundry room right here as well. If we go out in the back of the lot, we have a table, an easel, and then we also have a grill. And then down below, we even have a little fire pit and a juice keg. So I guess you can like hang out with your friends and stuff, and even go into the water if you want to. It's a really nice house in a really nice area. So who lives in this house over here, y'all? This one is Goodwin Good. Is he a vampire? It's kind of giving vampire. By the way, too, I learned from Nessie that a lot of the Sims have like different lore than what they had originally. So like Homeboy is literally a vampire. And then like over here we have a Sinbad Rotter. So like, yeah, I know Sinbad because isn't he like a tattoo artist or something? And he's also, I think, a vampire. Very interesting chat. So anyway, they live in this really nice house. It kind of has like a mid-century modern aesthetic. All right, y'all. So, oh, this is interesting. So I'm wondering if this is like one of those apartment houses where it's like, it's a house, but like different people live in different sections of it. So like down here would be Sinbad's place, right? Because he has like a little mini kitchen section down here. Also over here, we have a little living room section. We have a guitar, juice pong table, little bedroom in the corner. And then back this way, we have a bathroom. And then we have like a vampire altar. Oh, we have 2 of them actually. Ooh, it's getting kind of scary. It's getting kind of scary, y'all. Up here looks like Goodwin's part of the house, maybe, you know? So up here we have his bed. We have a little living room area. We have a bar, bathroom, and then we also have a little kitchen area back here in the corner. And then right here in the middle, we have a table. There's even a jukebox right here. I didn't even notice that at first. And then there's also like a balcony. So there's a little fireplace out here. And yeah, I believe that's like everything for this one. But this house is cool. This one got to be one of my favorites, low key. There's also this one right here. Now, this one isn't as big as the other ones. I don't know who lives here. Who is this? This is Harwood Clay. So he lives over here at this house. So let's just open up his house for a second. So when you first come in, we have a drafting table. We have a little sculpture station over this way. We have a little workspace with a little desk. It has a nice view of the tree. And then of course, over here, we have a bathroom. We have a bedroom. Oh, it's like an ensuite too. So you can go here from the hallway, but you can also go from the bedroom to the bathroom. And then over this way, we have our living room, which is really, really nice. And then we have a record player. We have our kitchen. We even have a little table over here too. So back here, we have a little deck space. We have an easel. There's also a place to sit. And it kind of overlooks some more water, you know? Oh, you know what? We might as well look at these two since we're like right here to them, right? So we have like this blue house. The Sims that live here are over this way. So we have Lenny Smith Jones. We have Renee William Brown. And then over here we have Jenny Jones Brown. So they're all like outside, you know? I like how they're outside so I can know who stays here. So when you first come in, we have a little foyer, you know, with a mirror. But when you come through, we have a couple of bookshelves here, a record player, we have a little table, and then over here we have a bathroom, and then we have a living room section. So if I bring up the walls for a second, you have your living room here, and then over here we have a kitchen section, and then we even have a little washer and dryer right over here as well. So we have our washer and dryer. Out in the back, ooh, this is cool. We have like a little chill space out here. There's even a table out here too. Like, y'all, these houses are nice. And then if we go upstairs, let's see. So over here on this side, we have a little bedroom / nursery, I guess. So you have a crib, you have your bed, there's a toy box, there's a bathroom in the middle. I love the floor. I love this floor, y'all. Over here, we have another bedroom. So there's a treadmill, we have a Murphy bed, and then there's also like a little ensuite bathroom. This was like a Jack and Jill's because it kind of goes to this bedroom as well. So this bedroom has a little desk and it has a dresser. So it's like a little wraparound kind of. Okay, and I believe that's maybe everything for this house as well. This one was nice. I like that one. And then we'll check out this one. So this sim right here is Mark Brandt. So he lives over here at this house. So why don't we go ahead and open it up? Okay, so inside of here, we have a foyer with a chair. Over this way, we have our kitchen, which is really nice. There's a bookshelf over here too. And then we do have like a little deck space. So we have some lounge chairs, a bar, a table, and a telescope. If we go around this way, this looks like his bedroom. So we have a bedroom, a little lounge chair. We also have a computer desk in here and a dresser. And then we do have a little bathroom here with an all-in-one bathroom. If we go upstairs, however, up here we have like a living room section. There's a big bookshelf, a jukebox. We have a like art studio, recreational room, workout room kind of thing. We have an easel, weight machine, treadmill, and stereo and TV. And then over here we have a little bathroom. And we also have a little foosball table as well. Okay, y'all, so before we go, I want to look at a couple of these big houses over here. So we'll start with this one. This one has not rendered in all the way, but we have a couple sims out in front. We have Patrina Knack Julinet Knack, hopefully I said that right. And then over here we have Nick Knack. Okay, where's Paddywhack at? Nick Knack, Paddywhack, like, okay. But we have this really big, nice home. It kind of looks like a mansion, low key, or like maybe like a colonial style home. I don't really know. This is a really nice house, y'all. There's even like a barn out here too. Like, what does Nick Knack be doing for a job? I need to know. So in here we have a stable, there's a haystack, and then we also have a sink back here. If we go out here in the back, we have a little training ground for horses. We have a hitching post and a water trough, a salt lick, and a little horse ball. Going back over this way, we have a little outdoor pool. Y'all, these sims rich. Like, hello, they got that money. And then if we go inside of their house, let's see. Over here we have a big dining room with the kitchen that's right here beside it. These look like fridges. Maybe these are supposed to be like pantries, but these are fridges, by the way. They have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 6 fridges, y'all. They are rich. Over here, though, we have a den or like a living room section. There's a desk over there. We have a chess table this way and a stereo. Down here is something. What's going on downstairs? Hold on. So down here, ooh, this looks like a meeting room, like an executive room maybe. So we have a desk. We also have some bookshelves back this way. We have a little drafting table back here. And then this looks like a bathroom. So we have like a little bathroom here. So maybe his like employees come down here or something and they have meetings sometime. I don't know. There is also a little bathroom over here by the staircase. If we go upstairs, however, let's see. Over here we have a bedroom with a treadmill. There's a desk. And then we also have a bathroom back this way. There's also a bedroom over here, and this bedroom has like a tool cart on the inside of it. Okay. Gotta keep your tools nearby. There's a bathroom over here in the hallway, and then we have another bedroom here with an ensuite, and this one has a tub and a shower. And then there's also a desk in here too. Like, y'all, these sims are lavish. They live in lavish. There's even a fireplace in here too, y'all. Okay, y'all, really quick, I want to go check out this greenhouse because I need to see what this is. Like, this one caught my eye, and I low-key need to see who lives here. Y'all, look at this house, and also, look at these sims. So, this is Vlad Plasma and Lilith Plasma. Oh, vampires. They got a nice car in the yard. Okay, y'all, let's see what this house looks like. Let's go all the way down, and we're going to kind of make it bright so we can see everything. So, we have a nice foyer. Over here, we have a dining room with a kitchen that's right over here beside it. There's even a bar in here too. Over here we have a nice garage with a Bonehilda coffin and a broke down tractor. Going over this way, we have our den space. We have a grand piano in here. Over here we have like a study or like an office. It has an easel, desk, and bookshelves. Over here it's like a sunroom, and it has a chess table on the inside of it. And then back this way we have a bathroom. If we go in the backyard, we have like a little graveyard back out here. There's a table out here as well, and that's pretty much it for the backyard. If we go upstairs, let's see. Up here we have a nice bedroom with some bookshelves. There's a stereo in here. Back this way we have a big bathroom with some nice candles and stuff. Going back over this way, we have another bathroom. I love the color scheme, like the black. And even with the little blue touches, it looks really nice. Back this way, we have a little like upstairs sitting chill area. There's another office space over here. We have another bedroom back this way with an armoire, and it even has access to a balcony. And then if we go upstairs yet again, up here we have a weight machine. There's also a nursery over here. Okay. Ooh, look at the toys, y'all. There's even like a costume chest, an activity table, a dollhouse in here. There is also a bathroom, and then we have two vampire altars up here, y'all. Like, whoa, these are like the fancy ones too. So I want to see this orange house down the street. This one, it looks like a farm home. And is this like where Mary stays? It is, I think. We have Mary Baker, we have Newton Baker, and over here we have a Lincoln Baker. So we have the Baker household. I want to see what their house looks like. This one looks like a farm home, but it's orange. Maybe we can go over here on this side first. So this is like the living room, den space. So we have a fireplace, a desk, a little sitting area. There's a TV, chess table, and two bookshelves. Back over here, we have a nice dining room. It leads you to the kitchen, which I love the color scheme. There's also a little bathroom over here as well. If we go in the backyard, we have a deck space and it leads you down to a nice pool. There's also a grill, and then we even have like a little garden space. So we have apple trees, tomatoes, watermelon, onion. There's like a lot of stuff. There's even that scarecrow. There's even some water sprinklers out here too. Over here we have our garage. It just has a car, and then it has a washer and dryer inside of it. If we go upstairs, let's see. So this bedroom, I love the color scheme. It's like a green, but it's kind of like a beige, you know? So we have our bedroom. Over here we have a desk. We have a dresser, a little TV section over here, and it has an ensuite bathroom. There's even like a stereo. And then if we go over here, we have a bathroom in the hallway. And then over here, we have a bedroom. This one's kind of giving like teen vibes, you know? There's a keyboard, we have a desk, and then we have a couple of bookshelves in here too. And then if we go upstairs yet again to the very top over here, ooh, this one definitely gives like a teen vibe. So up here we have another bedroom, and then it has a computer desk in here. There's a little TV gaming corner right here. There's even like a little dresser over here in the corner, and then there's a bathroom over here in the hallway, and then over here on this side we have another bedroom. So inside of here, this one kind of looks like a storage room low-key. So we have like a juice pong table, but it is technically a bedroom. But we have our bed. We have a lot of little knickknacks in the corner, so it's kind of just giving like a spare storage room, you know? And then there's even a telescope in here. Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna go ahead and go down this way. We can look at this blue one over here next. I really want to see what this one looks like. All right, y'all, so there are some Sims that live at this house. So we have Zoe Wellnoff, we have Rich Wellnoff, hopefully I said that right. And then we have Rosie Wellnoff, hopefully I said that right. But they live in this blue house, and it has like two carports. Let's go ahead and open it up. We'll start over here first. So we have a little foyer. There's also a bathroom over here. Going over this way, we have our den. There's a fireplace, a couple bookshelves. We have a computer desk and a chess table. Going back over here, we have a nice dining room. And then over here on this side, we have our kitchen with a foosball table. I wonder if I'm missing something in here maybe, but we have a little like foosball table. Outside, we have a deck space with a grill, a picnic table, and we have like a couple chairs out here. And then outside, oh, this is like a little like shed or something like that. So out here we have a treadmill, weight machine, there's a TV, we even have a little soccer goal outside as well. And then if we go ahead and go upstairs, let's see, so there's a bathroom here, we have a bedroom slash nursery, and then there's also like a computer desk in here. And then over here we have a bedroom over here on the side. If we go down this way, over here we have another bathroom. Oh, it's like a ensuite. So we have like a nice bedroom here, right? And then there's like an ensuite bathroom that's like right over here beside it. Ah, I see. So if we go upstairs yet again, we have another bedroom over here. We have a bathroom over here as well. Over here looks like an attic. So we just have a juice pong table and a couch. And then if we go back over here, we have a bookshelf, there's a sculpture station, a desk, and then we have like an art easel and a drafting table. So I guess it's like a little workshop kind of section up here. But that's everything for this house, y'all. This one was nice. We'll look at maybe two more houses, y'all. This one and this one. There's just so many good ones in this world, you know? All right, y'all, so we're down here at this greenhouse, and this one I think is like a colonial style maybe. I'm not really well versed on all the different home styles, but I think this is like a colonial style maybe, possibly. Either way, it is gigantic and beautiful. We also have some Sims out in the front. They all just kind of lined it up. But let's see. We have Shark Racket, we have Silver Racket, we have Marigold Racket, Max Racket, we have Dennis Racket, we have Bill Racket, and then we also have Lolly Racket. So they're all out here. So let's check out their home, y'all. So when you first come in, we just kind of have some rugs over here, and then we also have a little bathroom behind it. If we go over here on this side, over here we have our living room with a fireplace. Back this way we have a little study or like an office, you know. There's a chess table, computer desk, and a bookshelf. And then if we go down here, we have our dining room with a dominoes table, and then we also have a little kitchen back here. If we go in the backyard, we have a big pool, some lounge chairs, a juice pong table. There's even a garage back here as well. So inside of here, we just have a treadmill and a washer and dryer. And then if we go ahead and go upstairs, let's see. Up here, we have a bathroom in the middle. We have a bedroom over here with an armoire. And then over here, we have another bedroom. This is like a kid's room slash nursery, you know. There's a crib, lofted bunk bed, and a desk. We also have toys in the corner. And then if we go back down this way, we have another bedroom here with a fireplace. There's also a bathroom in the hallway. The bedroom also has an office space attached to it. So there's a little gaming corner. There's a computer desk in here as well. There's a bookshelf. And then if we go ahead and go upstairs again, this looks like a teen bedroom. Very cool. I love all the different lights and colors and stuff. If we go down here though, we have a telescope. Who are they looking at? They're looking at somebody, y'all. But we have a telescope, a drafting table. We have another bedroom. This one kind of gives like teen vibes also. It has a little stereo in here. Over here, we have like a recreational area, you know? There's a chemistry table, arcade cabinet, another little gaming area with a little record player in the corner. And it's kind of like connected. So like all of this is basically like one room. It's like a wraparound. So over here, we have a bedroom with a computer desk. And then it also has an ensuite bathroom. Oh, I didn't even realize this, y'all. But this bedroom also has an ensuite. I did not realize that. So it has like a little ensuite bathroom right here to it. And I believe that's everything for this house. Okay, this house was big, y'all, but I like it. Okay, y'all, so last but not least, we'll check out this house over here. I really want to see who lives at this house. This one is kind of like a teal blue kind of color scheme, or like a turquoise kind of color scheme. And there are a couple Sims out in front. So this is Millie Pigeon and Dilly Pigeon. So they both live out here. So I guess we'll check out the house, then we'll check out the outside. So let's go ahead and open up the house. So on the inside, we have a foyer. We have our living room over here in the corner with a TV, keyboard, and bookshelf. Over here, we have a dining room. We have our kitchen back this way. And then if we go over here, we have like a hallway, you know, and then it leads to this room. So this looks like a area where they have a lot of birds and stuff. So we have like bird trees and bird cages. Oh, maybe it's like a bird sanctuary or something. Oh, maybe. Outside we have a trampoline, a beekeeping box. And then if we go back this way, over here we kind of have like a recreational room. There's a pool table, a dominoes table, a little chair, and a stereo. And we even have a little record player over here too, and a bookshelf. There's also a bathroom here. And then over here we have a garage that has a washer and dryer on the inside of it. So over here, we just have a table on the deck space. And then we even have like a big, gorgeous pool. And it has like a pond right here too. That's interesting. It's like a pool slash pond. So technically it's just one big pond, but it looks like a pool that leads into a pond, right? That's interesting. There's even like a couple of lounge chairs out here too. Let's go ahead and go upstairs though. So if we go upstairs, we have a bathroom over here. We have a foosball table. We have a bedroom here with a treadmill, and it also has a little record player. And then over here on this side, we have a big nursery. If we go over here, we have a bathroom. We have another bedroom over here, like a really big bedroom. So we have a bedroom here with a little lounge chair and a bookshelf and an armoire. And then over here we have another bedroom, and this one has the magical mirror you can get makeovers from. It has bookshelves in here. It has a little love seat in here as well. And I believe that's everything for this floor. If we go upstairs again, we have an attic. So up here we have a chess table, an easel. We even have a telescope, and then we even have a chemistry table, and we also have a gem cutting machine as well. Yo, I didn't notice this, but you can also go up here and stand in the bird sanctuary. So that's kind of cool. But I believe that's like everything for this house, y'all. Well, you know what, y'all? I think on that note, that's pretty much everything. I know there's like more houses and more Sims I didn't even see. There's just like so much to look at, but I had a good time looking at everything today. So I urge you, if you like anything about this world and you want to download it, I'm going to leave it linked down below. Thank you, NessiePenguin, for making this save file. Again, I'm going to leave Nessie's website and her YouTube channel linked down below if you want to go and subscribe and check it out. But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this video. Again, this world slash save file is called Cosy Brook, so I'm going to leave this one linked down below. But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, comment something down below. Follow me over on Twitch while I stream a lot more The Sims, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Thanks for watching!